Welcome back for another video. In today's video we'll be looking at the top 100 greatest ever FPL managers, including their team selections, player ownership, transfer plans and more. Gameweek 19 was another chaotic game week with further postponements, including notably the Liverpool vs Leeds game, which affected all of us to some degree. In this video we'll look at how they navigated the postponements. If you want to keep up with what the greatest ever FPL managers are doing this season, don't forget to subscribe. Enjoy the video. With the many millions of FPL managers, just barely 100 meet the criteria to join our list. The criteria to join this list is a minimum of 4 top 1k finishes or a minimum of 7 top 10k finishes. They are undisputably the greatest managers to have ever played the game, with a record to prove it. We call them the Elite 100. That said, there's actually slightly more than 100, but to keep it simple, we'll mostly use percentages when going through their teams and moves. Let's start off with the Elite 100's team selections. By aggregating all of their teams together, we can arrive at a consensus team, which is a full squad of 15 players that they agree on having the most. One reasonable conclusion you could draw is that the higher percentage a player has, the more you should consider owning them. The Elite 100 template team is as follows. 6 changes to the team for the chaotic Gameweek 19 and a formation change to 3-5-2. Trent and Rudiger drop out in defence and Livramento and Reguilon replace them. Spurs are still unbeaten since Conte took charge and Reguilon got 6 points for the clean sheet against Crystal Palace. Salah, Jota and Smith Rowe drop out of the midfield and Son, Bowen and Martinelli replace them. Son scored before getting substituted early on, likely with one eye on the Southampton game next, and Bowen got an assist in West Ham's win. Martinelli scored too, but it was ruled offside. Ronaldo returns to the attack and Watkins drops out despite being one of the very few striker options without postponement. Aston Villa's Gameweek 20 match versus Leeds has already been postponed, as has the Arsenal vs Wolves game, so we're likely to see another shake-up to the template team next game week. Heading into Gameweek 19, here's their transfer activity. 26% either saved their transfer or activated their free hit, which we'll look at next. 24% were able to navigate Gameweek 19 with their free transfers. 35% took a -4 hit, 15% took a -8 and 1% took a -12. It's no surprise to see so many hits as Salah, Trent and Jota were all in last game week's template team, and the Liverpool vs Leeds game was postponed, therefore already had 3 players ruled out even before considering the other matches. We've certainly not seen the last of the postponements, so the hits will inevitably continue and not something to be feared if it is a calculated hit. A quick look at the chip usage among the Elite 100 next. By far the busiest game week of the season, 15.5% of the Elite 100 activated their free hit for the game week, so about a fifth have used theirs now. We of course get a second one after Gameweek 20, and those who keep hold of theirs will get a second one back too. Remarkably, no wildcards activated for what was a very challenging Gameweek 19, though at this point those with it left could be eyeing up a potential double Gameweek 21 or double Gameweek 22. This is their last game week to use the wildcard or they will lose it. Onto the Elite 100's transfers. By far the most popular move this game week was Salah to Son, which was a transfer made by 64 managers. Son scored while Salah of course blanked, so an immediate return. And Spurs have a good looking fixture against Southampton next, whose last clean sheet was all the way back in Game Week 11. 28 managers opted for Martinelli as their Salah replacement, which would no doubt be to facilitate Ronaldo. Dennis, King, Antonio, Lacazette and Watkins were all among the most sold strikers to fit Ronaldo. Antonio scored off the bench and Lacazette won a penalty which he converted to. Leeds' Gameweek 20 fixture has also been postponed, so on paper it was a very reasonable move to sell him for Martinelli, which was a transfer made by 12 managers. This season is so unpredictable that it has taken a lot of the planning out of the game in its current state. As we discussed earlier, the Arsenal vs Wolves game is the next match to have been unexpectedly postponed, so there will be many of the Elite 100 with Martinelli blanking this game week. We'll finish by looking at how the Elite 100 managers are ranking currently. Their ranks are categorised into 5 areas: top 10k, top 100k, top 500k, top 1 mil and outside top 1 mil. The breakdown is as follows. 4% are now ranked within the top 10k, which has doubled since last game week. There are now 39% ranked within the top 100k too, which has grown by 3%. The Elite 100 appear to be finding their way up the ranks amidst the chaos, and we now have 5% outside the top 1 mil, which is down again since last game week. That concludes this video on the Elite 100, thanks for watching. If you'd like to keep up with the top 100 greatest managers this season, make sure you're subscribed. Likewise, if you enjoyed the video, please remember to leave a like. I read every comment, so let me know what you thought of the Elite 100's team.